I'm just gonna do a real quick pull just to show you guys how the little tractor is working right now. That right there is a John Deere 650H die-cast model. It weighs about 6 pounds. We'll connect it right here to the rear axle just to kind of keep everything centered. And I'm going to try and take off super slow, of course. Now those are metal tracks, that's why you see that they're not turning as much, because this is a really hard surface and it's smooth pretty much, which makes it a little bit harder to pull. I'm going to give it a little more speed now. That's not full speed, but I'm not trying to do full speed yet because I'm not sure if those two plastic gears inside the transmission are going to hold up. But from what you can see, it doesn't have any problem pulling at least the 6 pounds on this track, this model. As you can see, I had to come up with a chassis that would hold everything that I needed. Battery, it's got its little compartment. Of course, the 370 motor is there. I made this plate up here. Originally I wanted to put the ESC back here, but then the servo wire wasn't long enough, so I may have to turn it around and put it there, because I wanted to put here in the front some weights, and maybe extend that plate all the way up to the front, where I could put lead weights on the bottom, just stick them in the bottom, and maybe some on the top if I have to. But that's only going to come when I find that there's not enough traction. As you can see, this is plenty of traction. It weighs about 745 grams, and it does pretty good. The difference in size and the diameter of the tire doesn't really make that big of an impact on the vehicle itself. These front ones, they just slide. You know, if the bigger ones will just push them, so you don't really see a problem when driving it. Let me see. Let's turn that on. As you can see, it drives fine. Obviously, what you're gonna have with that, because the rear tires are having to push the front tires to kind of keep them going, it's gonna require a little bit more of the motor power to overcome that. But that's why we have that big motor in there. That's pushing that is really not an issue for it. Obviously, I got to build, you know, the actual body for the tractor. Still debating which model I want to do, but you know, this is the functional piece. It's pretty much cosmetic now. I just got to get the body, and then hopefully I'll have to figure out what I do, because I want to get a sled, or build a sled to where we could do some actual pulls, and pretty much that's where we're at. This is it's taking me a little while, but it's just I got too many projects going on, so just hang in there, guys. All right, it's gonna get done. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you like this little guy. It's kind of cool. Let me show some brass.